overwhelmed with what is happening in the world at the moment. We're seeing wars, we're seeing devastation, we're seeing floods, earthquakes, just crazy natural disasters that are happening. And then we are seeing sin abound, where people are doing crazy things with one another. I don't know about you, but that can sometimes be overwhelming. But I want to tell you, this is not a surprise for God, that Jesus even predicted what would be happening before he came back to fetch us. In Matthew 24 verse 37, it says, "For the coming of the Son of Man will be just like the days of Noah. For as in those days before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered the ark." I want to tell you that the days of Noah were very evil. When you hear how the Old Testament describes the days of Noah, we haven't seen anything yet. But so often we get overwhelmed with what sin is happening, what's happening in the natural disaster forms. All of that can overwhelm us. And so I want to remind you that we have a Father who has so much more grace, that even though sin may be on the increase, there is more grace that is needed, and he has it for us. In Romans 5 verse 20 it says, "God's law was given so that all people could see how sinful they were. But as people sinned more and more, God's wonderful grace became more abundant." In Romans 5:17, it says, "For if by the transgressions of the one, death reigned through the one, much more those who receive the abundance of grace and of the gift of righteousness will reign in life through the one Jesus Christ." You see, we're not under Adam's law any longer. We're not worried about what sin is doing to this world. We are trusting in Jesus, who has given us so much more grace, that we get to reign in life and in righteousness because of what he accomplished at the cross. So don't be overwhelmed with that today. Look unto Jesus. Look at the gift that he's given, and know that whatever situation you are facing, there is much more grace available to you today. Always remember, you are highly favored and deeply loved.